Hello everyone, here's Eleanor, and I'm very glad to share with you guys my advice about interpreting. My channels contain a lot of useful video with clear explanations, so you can improve your skills and knowledge. I will make YouTube videos every week with different content, so please subscribe to my channel to update every interesting video. Let's get started. Today in this video is about interpreter skills and competency. Linguistic competence. The interpreter linguistic competence include the ability to comprehend the source language and apply this knowledge to render the message as accurately as possible in the target language. The interpreter shall have an in-depth knowledge and understanding of her working languages and the required range of language register, have knowledge of subject areas and relevant terminology, but be able to deal with the obscenities, and render them accordingly in the target languages. You have to remember, deal with obscenity. The interpreter must also be able to understand cultural stigmas without assuming in the roles of advocate to the cultural broker. Interpreter skills and competencies. Interpreting competence. The interpreter's interpreting competence comprises the ability to interpret a message from a language to other in the applicable mode, as include the ability to access and comprehend the original message and render it in target language without omissions, additions, and distortion. It also includes the knowledge awareness of the interpreter's own role in the interpreting encounter. Interpreting skills, the interpreter shall have active listening skills and strive to improve them through self-training, have a good memory retention skills, be able to take notes during the interpretation assignments to ensure accuracy in the information given, be able to mentally transpose and verbalize into the target language. Interpersonal skills, the interpreter shall have strong communication skills, be polite, respectful, and tactful, be able to relate well to people, have good judgment, must be punctual, must be able to work with limited supervision, must be able to remain neutral before, during, and after every interpretation assignment, must be organized, must be articulate, must be assertive in his or her work without being overconfident, must be able to cope with stress during and after the assignment, must be dedicated professional. Research and technical competence. The interpreter research competence include the ability to efficiently acquire the additional linguistic and personalized knowledge necessary to interpret in specialized cases. Research competence also require experience in the use of research tools and ability to develop suitable strategies for the efficient use of information sources available. The skills and competency described above shall be demonstrated through the following. First, post-secondary education, preferably a recognized degree of at least 3 years of duration in translations or interpretations or related fields. Interpreting training educations by recognized academic institutions. C. Several completions of a language proficiency tests such as CBSAT and IELTS and Ontario, and D. Documented experience in the fields. How do interpreters demonstrate they have acquired these skills and competency? The Ontario Council on Community Interpreting, CCI, takes very seriously the interpreter skills and competencies and develop a strict accreditation system, CCI, which include the core accreditations as an accredited community interpreter in accreditation and specializations for those expert in the medical and legal fields, as well as for those who are interpreter trainers. What is language interpreter training program? An essential aspect for their professionalization in communities interpreting. With initial development beginning in 2004, The language interpreter training programs are now offered at a range of post-secondary institutions in the province of Ontario. Originally, it was launched in September 2006. The certificate program offers foundational skills developed for bilingual individuals interested in working as communities interpreters, medical, legal, social services, education, private sector. The LITP was developed after a long consultative progress with key stakeholders through a curriculum's advisory committee representing interpreter, colleges, and the government, nonprofit organizations, buyer and services, interpreting service provider, and the public and private sector. This program has continued to develop and adapt its meet the needs of the changing industry.